All right, well, let's get this party started, shall we? Happy Saturday, everybody. Finally got the live stream rig back up on the Keep On Wrenching channel. I know it's been a little while, all right? We're gonna get back into some restoration on classic motorcycles. I'm not sure what's going on today. I did some really testing equipment. Hopefully everything is sounding all right. Hopefully everything's looking all right. We do have a number of projects in the shop. I think the main focus is going to be this 1966 CB160. It is mostly complete at this point. The engine is free, and I've pretty much got all the parts to do it, all right? It's kind of a low-hanging fruit. It's probably gonna be, knock on wood, the easiest motorcycle that I've got right now because I've got a few of them in the shop. I still have that 1968 CB350. All right, I've still got that one kind of hanging out here. I do need to finish this one. I don't know why I'm procrastinating it so badly, but I am. All right, I don't know. I just want to move on to something else, to be quite honest. I've already got a 350. I've got all the parts for that 350. It just needs to be put back together. I think what I'm going to do on the live streams, I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick one. We're either going to do the 160 or we're going to do the 350. And then I'll make videos on the other ones. I honestly have no clue because there is no shortage of projects in the Keep On Wrenching shop right now. So there's the 68. Here we go. We've got the CB160. And then hiding back here, we've got CB100, I believe that one is. I got a Super Hawk hiding out back there. Then I got a Dream hanging out right there. So I've got a few really great classic motorcycles that I need to get to work on. But the CB160 has been staring me in the face quite a bit. Hey, Tula Tom, just testing out some equipment, seeing how things go today. I'm starting to get the bug. But my shop is freaking filthy yet. I need to clean up some things in the Keep On Wrenching shop. But yeah, I gotta pick one and I gotta get going on one of these bikes. So, how's the stream sound? I made a few improvements, little improvements here and there. So hopefully audio's doing well. Video should be looking pretty well. We should be in really, really good shape. If you're new to the channel, you want to make sure go and subscribe. Keep On Wrenching on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, man. It means a lot. I can't believe this thing. We got over 21,000 subscribers on the channel at this point, which is great to see. Yeah, there's a ton here. I will be honest with you. That last project, that Jeep project, kind of drained me of all of my motivation during the summer. So once I got the Jeep project done, you can watch the video on YouTube about that. I was just tired, man. I was just pooped, and everything I would look at, I was like, I really don't want to get into this. This is going to be too big of a pain in the butt. Awesome. Good to hear. I think I got the chat working now. Yes, I can actually reply to chat messages now, which is a fabulous thing to see. So yeah, I don't know what I should really get into. Are we excited about the CB160? Are we excited about the CB350? I don't know, man. I'm kind of game for anything, to be quite honest. But this one's been staring at me for quite a while. Let's take a little closer look at this thing. Let's see what we've got going on. I want to just make sure stream is popping okay. Looks like it's popping okay. 160, Tula, you want to do the 160? This would probably be the easiest one. And it's really not in that bad a shape, to be quite honest. This is easy cleanup stuff. I think I'd probably go back to red with this. It's basically a mini Super Hawk, right? So I should be very familiar with it after doing the Super Hawk series. I do have all of the parts. I do have the chrome covers for the tank. That's all there. The seat is actually not in terrible condition. I think this could be actually refurbished. No major tears in the seat. Looking pretty clean. I guess there's one little puncture here. Would that be pretty easy to clean up, I think? That's just a put a pad underneath that, glue that in place. But other than that, man, the seat is a survivor on this. So maybe that's just something easy that we kind of try to get into. I don't even remember what the damn tank looked like on this thing. Let's take a look in here. Looks a little crusty upon first glance, but come fly with me and we'll take a look. Tough to see, need a little bit of a flashlight there, but this isn't necessarily a great sign. All this rust right here. So I should probably be treating the tank as soon as I possibly can. Let's take a little closer look here. Gauge is engine is free, Tula Tom. Engine is free. Well, it was the last time I checked, so let's actually check that here real quick. It should be free though. Oh yeah, engine is 100% free, so we're in good shape. Good shape on that. So let's pop over here. I'm gonna switch cameras here real quick. And yeah, just to prove it, we got a free engine on this. That is like the game changer. Oh, that muffler's in the way. Wow, look at that. That muffler's been wrecked with that, but yeah, motor's good. This was probably the hardest piece to find on this, was this little toolbox. This thing was hard to find. I found it on eBay, and it's the toolbox for this thing. Goes up underneath the air filters or alongside the air filters. That was hard to find. And I did have to find one more of the side covers. But I found everything. Now, replacement parts I haven't really gotten into because there's going to be all the usual suspects. You know, we're going to do the brake pads, probably new cables. Tires shouldn't be a problem, should be pretty straightforward. But yeah, it's kind of daunting, to be quite honest, to dive into a new one. I think I will strip it down to the frame. Yeah, might as well. If I'm going to do it, I might as well do it. Once you kind of clean it all up, then we can maybe decide whether or not we repaint the whole thing too. It'd be really sweet not to have to paint an entire bike and just get a bike kind of rolling. But the motor is really filthy. It's going to be easier to clean the motor when it's out of the bike, I think. So, you know, it's also a good opportunity, I think, to do like a full video series on the 160. So I think that is a good one, just like we did on the CL350. Do kind of a step-by-step kind of video series on that. So yeah, now that I'm looking at it, now I'm feeling all daunted again, but it shouldn't be too bad at all. But yeah, you know what, I bet finding those damn ear filters are going to be the hardest thing to find. I wonder if we can even find these. Let's hop over to eBay here real quick. See if we can find CB160. Oh, here, come on. CB160 Honda air filters. They don't look like that. They certainly don't look like that. This one has 2 carburetors. Let me verify that. Yeah, this one has 2 carbs. Yep. So not like the Dream with the single. But yeah, okay, so air filters are going to be tough to find. It might be a Google searchable thing. There are a couple websites out there that can assist with this, but this is not looking too promising. Usually you can kind of find stuff right away on eBay, but let's just go back to Google and let's do Honda CB160. God, I can't type today. CB160 parts. There's one other place I know I can try. Air filters. Air filters are going to be tough. Well, here we go. Well, that's Amazon. I'm always a little sketch. Yeah, and those are for CB350, so that's not going to work. Honda Parts Nation. These are all sponsored. I usually try to skip all these sponsored ones just because you know what you got. Honda Dream, 1 carb. That's a freaking accurate, man. We know the struggle with carburetors for sure. CB125, 150. Looks like there might be some pods that you could get, but I mean that's always kind of challenging to do that. We could check CMSNL. Let's hop over there real quick just to see. Let's just do some preliminary research on this. Let's see, Honda Motorcycle. God, it's been a while since I've been on this website too. Let's see. Why are these all cowies? What's going on here? Let's see. So that would be. Oh, why are these all Kawasaki's? Come on, go to Honda. Motorcycles. What the hell? Their link is weird. Or maybe my mouse is weird. I don't know what's going on here. Let's go in here. There it is. God, it's been a while since I've been on this website. Honda. Let's just go into here. Maybe this will do it. There we go. CB160. That sucks. I don't even see the 160 on here. Oh, CB. Come on, CMSNL. There we go. There's the 160. Yeah, David Silver spares, man. It always seems so expensive when we're doing that. Here we go. Let's go look for air filters on this bad boy. I think these are always like the challenge. Let's go into the schematics. Where are we looking here? There's the covers. Air cleaner and toolbox. Let's go in here and take a look. I don't see the freaking filters on here, though. Oh, there they are. 1 and 4. Let's see how much these are going to cost. 62 pounds, 65 bucks. Are they available? It's not letting me add to cart. 4. Yeah, not letting me add to cart on CMSNL, so that kind of blows. All right, we could try David Silver spares. Let's try this. And let's see, oh my God. Search by model. Let's do Honda CB160. Oh, broke the internet. There we go. All right, so we've got rando parts. Rando parts. This is a long list. I might be able to just search for it. I don't see one here. No air. No air. Let's try filter. Bowl filter. I'm not seeing anything on that either. Oil filter, oil filter. Yeah, it's going to be tough. You know, this may actually become an opportunity to make our own or rebuild the ones. I've never done that, actually. I've never rebuilt an air filter. So it might be an opportunity for us to dive into that a little bit. That'd be a new video for the channel. Do something a little bit different. But yeah, I don't see that on here right now. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. Man, it feels kind of good to be sitting back in the shop a little bit. Got a little inspired the other day and just started plugging things back in again. I've done a little bit of reorganization in here. And I got all my bikes in here now, which is really, really cool. Yeah, this is going to be a PETA. That's what this is going to be. This is going to be a little bit pain. Oh, but there is one. It's like classic. Let me go back to the browser here. Classic. This guy has a lot of stuff. Classic Honda Restoration.com, I think it is. Yeah, this guy. Oh, you see, he's got Honda 160 parts. I got a ton of my stuff for the. I got a ton of the stuff for the Super Hawk off of this website. Hey, B. Jackson. You rebuilt air filters for the CL77 before? Yeah, it can be done. You know, worst case scenario. There's carb kits here for the 160. See if we need those or not. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. Probably going to end up rebuilding air filters. That might be maybe our first journey on this bike. 80, well, yeah, it's all kind of mixed in here. Not the most organized site, but yeah, I don't see anything on that either. Let's just try it. Let's see if we get lucky. There's CB77, 72, 77. Yeah. So that's going to be a tough one, I think, to find. But here's the carb kit. 15 bucks for a carb kit. That ain't bad. And we got a set of mufflers here. We can drop 260 bucks on that and go from there. Let's actually, let's take one of those off. I want to see what this is looking like here. Let's just pop over here, see if this is probably so damn brittle. It'll probably pop right off. Oh, need a Phillips screwdriver. See if I can even find a Phillips screwdriver. My shop is in disarray. It's really not even that fun to work down here at this point because everything's just so damn messy. But this is actually, surprisingly, it looks like there's just 2 Phillips screws in here. I doubt that these are stock in it. Yeah, you know what? That's a great sign. I dropped the first damn bolt on this rebuild, so. Okay, and then that one's going to be a 10 millimeter down there to get into that. So let's see here. Wow, I actually found a 10 millimeter almost right off the bat. Okay, so we're making up some ground here. That first bolt, definitely not a stock bolt, I'll tell you that much. A lot of my tools, too, are still out in the garage. Where's that bugger? Let's get this out of here. Hey, there's the bolt. Yeah, that's definitely not a stock Honda bolt. I don't think so. I don't think that's a stock Honda bolt. That's my guess, anyway. And see how bad this would be to rebuild. I'm not even... I'll have to watch some other people's videos. Oh, there's that damn ratchet sound. Almost got it. Don't you guys miss this stuff? Don't you guys miss me fumbling around trying to get things off of motorcycles? There it comes. Feels like there's like a nut on the back side of this too, which isn't not ideal. There's something on the back side of this. I'm not going to be able to get that off of there. Let's see if we can get you a little better view here. What's going on? You guys can be my eyes a little bit. What's going on down here? What is going on down here? Huh. There it is right there. Yeah, it's like crooked. Huh. God damn. I don't know, man. Let's see. God, I can see it right here. Unless it's just one hell of a long-winded bolt, but it doesn't feel like a factory 10 millimeter, I'll tell you that right now. Definitely does not feel the way it should be. But essentially, this whole thing should just pop apart, and then maybe we just put a new element into this. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me think about this for a second. Might have to watch some videos. Hey, Mellow Wombat. How are you, man? I've been doing well. Finally getting a little bit of inspiration again to work on some of these bikes. Had to take a little bit of a break. That was a JIS. Dude, it was a JIS. You can't do me like that. That was a JIS. I said Phillips, but I did grab, just to prove it. I did grab. You guys. I did grab my JIS bit for my thing, okay? So, all right. I said Phillips. Let's see. Yeah, so put on the list. I guess we kind of ultimately got to start a freaking list on what we're going to need. But I think it's going to be a rebuild on those air filters unless I can miraculously come up with... I can't believe nothing popped up on eBay. CB160 air filters. This is like part of the whole process. Yeah, that's misleading, sponsored. Well, here's one. New old stock parts now. $110 for the right filter alone. I think I remembered why I stopped making these motorcycles. Out of stock as well. All right, so let's go back. Let's go see. Here's a really clean one. OEM filter. How much they getting this at Classic Motorcycle? They want $30 for this one. Currently out of stock. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe we try these. How much do they want for these pods? All right. Oh, Eric, that's awesome to hear, dude. 71CL350. Yeah, so that video series must have been like, that should have been like just a gold mine for you, man. That was everything. I should do the same thing on the 160. Just I think it'd be super useful to people who find these bikes and want to do something with them. Maybe we do pods on this. Is you know, taking a $17 gamble on it. It might be worth it. I might actually just go that route on this. 17 bucks. CB160, 65 to 69. So they say it will fit that. I've never messed around with pods. I've always gone 100% stock with everything I've done. Okay, vintage Honda Twins. Okay, so we got some threads to read. Run stock filters, if you can find them. That's accurate. Zuni pods. So there's going to be options for us here. That makes me super happy, Eric, that series helped you get that out there. If you're not a part of the Keep On Wrenching Facebook group, go be a part of the Facebook group. Share some photos of your bike, man. I would love to see what people have been building. It's been a little while since I did a live stream. I think it may actually be almost a year since I did a live stream. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay, so people are posting their fixes here. So that's essentially what I was thinking we could do. We could just go and build a new filter around the base of that. I don't know how picky we got to be. Okay, so this is great. So I'm assuming that's going to be like a grill there. Yeah, Mellow Wombat, 100%. The group is really nice. Like, everybody's super kind in there. And I really haven't had to reply to very much because the other members are kind of all over the questions and stuff. So there's another option here. We might be able to just do it. Used hot glue to attach new foam. See if there's any more pictures in here. But yeah, these forums and stuff are gold as well. You find these little nuggets all over the place. If you haven't already, I would love it if you all make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hopefully, if you're seeing the stream, you're probably subscribed. But I did add a bunch of new merch. I added a bunch of stuff to the Amazon store. So just go to the channel. There's a bunch of links there. The bonfire is the merch and all that. And again, if you're not in the group, make sure you go and get involved in that. Hey, our buddy Murphy is showing up. What's up, brother? If there's any OGs in the room, you guys might remember Murph, the OG. Hey, look at the camera. Don't be rude. Oh, he's the shop kitty. He's hanging out. He wants a little bit of love this morning. Yeah, you're a good kitty. You're a good one. Yes, sir. Once it warms up a bit, I'll showcase some project. Got everything disassembled now, so it's just cleaning and de-rusting. I'm gonna say just Just a little bit of cleaning and de-rusting. Just, sure. Hey, Nick, how are you, man? Yeah, you got to have a little shop cat, right? He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's been with us a long, long time. He's been along for the whole damn ride on Keep On Wrenching. He's been around for a while. But yeah, the CB160 parts definitely don't look like they're as available as the 350 parts. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's pop around. Let's take a look at this bike a little bit more. Again, I'm just kind of trying to get my sea legs back when it comes to live streaming. And so far, so good. Everything seems to be running well. Everything sounds really well, really good. It's awesome. I remember him in the older videos. Yeah, he comes strolling through. So let's see. Everything's here on this bike. And I almost wonder, you know, what just a little bit of cleaning could do for us on this one as well. The paint was beautiful underneath the tank, or underneath those side covers. It was fabulous. So I can match the color if I have to repaint quite easily. I can see just a little bit inside of this tank. This tank is going to need some love. I wonder if I can get you a look in here, but it's not looking super great. Oh, I need a flashlight. Need to find, oh, there we could kind of see. Let me grab my flashlight real quick. You're fine, bub. Let's see what we can see here. Could be worse. Hard to show you on camera. But let's give her the shake test. All right, so there's definitely rust and stuff inside of here. You know, it doesn't look bad as long as there's no holes. This will be a good vinegar test. We can plug these up and get some vinegar going on it. See how that goes. But yeah, look, all the wiring's complete. I bet if I got a battery for this guy, that's going to be another damn thing that I'm going to have to find too. Now I remember why I wasn't getting into this stuff. I was just like, oh my God, these things are just like money pits. Money pits. But they're so cool when they are done. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer look here at what's going on. Can't be. Again, the seat's in really good shape. One small puncture right there. That's not even a big deal. And then some chrome strips. That'll clean up. I'm not even worried about that. Seat is a survivor, dude. That's an original freaking seat right there. I hope it cleans up, Tula Tom. We'll see. So yeah, no battery. So that's another thing we can look at. And honestly, one of the things I kind of like about these bikes is that they're just mini Super Hawks. So they had the cloud silver fenders on all of this stuff. And I have some cloud silver paint left from the Super Hawk build. Taillight still there, looking great. And yeah. Oh, it's just gonna be a matter of disassembling and getting back into this thing. I'm kind of excited about it though, because I feel like out of all the projects that I've got, this is the one that I could like get going the fastest and with like the least resistance. So you've got these carb boots down in here. Those feel pretty dry. Yeah, everything's crusty. Crusty. This ain't like a different animal than like with the Jeep. It's gonna need mufflers for sure. These mufflers are completely rotted. I bet I could kick that off the bike if I wanted to. But again, the nice thing is the engine is completely free. So no engine rebuild is anticipated on this one at all. So that's good. Not sure what we should try get into here. Let's see, I'm kind of tempted to maybe start tweaking on that tank just a little bit, because if we can fill that with some goods and get some nuts and bolts in it, start shaking that thing around, and we hope that there's no holes in it, we could start stripping tanks and start getting to work. I'm actually I'm looking forward to this build too, because on the Jeep, that was the first time I ever painted with like automotive paint and painting with an air gun. So on this one, ideally, I would like to use that setup again and go through kind of a tutorial of what I learned doing that. So everything else I've done in the past has all been like rattle can. And I kind of want to up my game a little bit, use some real automotive paint on this stuff as it is. So all good. Hey, we got some people in the chat. This is awesome. I love this. I love this. I've missed doing this. I'm tempted to like get back on a schedule, but I think it's easier for me to just pop on once in a while. So turn on your alerts on the channel if you are subscribed, and then you'll just kind of see when I pop on live. I don't know if I'll be getting into any marathon streams like I used to. Like I used to do like 4-hour streams. Not sure I'm going to get into that. We'll just have to see how I'm feeling. I'm kind of curious to see if I can find one of these CB160 batteries. So let's do CB160 battery. Let's just see what comes up. All right. So again, I always try to stay away from the Amazon stuff. Impact battery. And I don't tend to like to get these like pre-filled. I'd rather fill them myself so they're not like sitting on the shelf full. But here we've got batteries. These are pretty reasonable, 30 bucks. Moto Bat for 80 bucks. These are the ones, that's a brand Common Motor actually delivers. So the battery's not gonna be too bad. I think the air filters are gonna be tough. We already found the carb rebuild kits, so I feel like we're good there. What are some other things that we should be looking at? CB160 throttle cable is always something that is garbage. A bunch of eBay stuff. Kerry McDaniel, 3 weeks in on my 72 CL350 restoration. Could not do it without you. That is awesome. That is, I love getting those messages because that series, I don't know if I'll ever be able to replicate that series. The amount of patience that I exhibited during that series was absolutely bonkers. So I'm glad you found the series. I'm glad it's helping you. There's a few holes in the content, but not a ton. Let's see if our good old friends at 4 into 1 have just... let's see if they've got parts for the 160, and let's just take a stroll. I think it was a 66. I'll have to check the title, or I should actually check the number. CB... Huh, I don't see the model pop up here. Oh, CB160, right here, boom. Let's see what they got. All right, so we've got exhaust gaskets. They got fancy bolts. We weren't going to need any of that. We've got some filters, fuel line, rims. How are the rims on that thing? Rims are going to need a little bit of work. Ignition tune-up kit. So carburetor set doesn't look too bad. Set of points. So a lot of the kind of the consumables look like they're here. Kicks. Come on, guys. Be my source. I do have the title for the bike. I will have to double check that. Bearings. I'd like to repack the old bearings. That's another thing. And tool, you actually gave me a tool for that. Okay, so there's the pod filter. So there we're seeing that there. Regulators. They got tires. Ooh, badges. I don't think I had the badges for the tank. So we'll have to do that. Bushings, bearings, chains. So yeah, so most of the consumables look like they're not going to be a huge deal. Tapered steering bearings. I'm kind of over those, to be quite honest. I'm kind of over the tapered steering bearings. On the 68 over here, that I've just got kind of hanging out. Let me show you that. The 68, I just went ahead and just put the original kit back in this. I need to finish this damn bike. I don't know why I don't just get after it. And it's fine. Like, I don't necessarily see why that upgrade is necessarily needed. There's a lot to do here. Engine's all apart. Everything's on the shelf. I've got parts up the wazoo. I have everything I need to finish that bike. If I was a smart person, I would probably just focus on this bike, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling that one at this time. Okay, what else is 4-in-1 got? New rubbers, adjusters, clamps. Oh, there's a manual. These climbers, though, those are the ones that kind of suck, though, right? If I remember right, I gotta see the cover. Yeah. Trash manual. This was the most disappointing manual out of all the 350 books that I got. Just trash. I'm just not a fan of those books at all. So I would save your money on that one for sure. Oh, grips. I'm kind of a cheapskate, so I don't really necessarily like spending a bunch of money on this stuff. So a lot of the consumables we'll be able to get from 4-in-1. But also, like other things, like I always just bought everything. And I don't think you have to buy everything, especially like carb kits and stuff. You could probably buy like individual gaskets if you need them. That'd be one thing. But like as far as like the jets and stuff, those you should be able to just clean those and get those all ready to go. So, yeah. Oof. Gets a little bit daunting, not gonna lie. How are the wheels looking on this stupid thing, or on this beautiful, classic, vintage motorcycle? Let's get you off the tripod here. Let's go fly with me here for a second. Let's go look. Yeah, these not looking too great. They're looking pretty rough. But you never know until you try. Looks like some pretty deep pits going on there, buddy. The aluminum, surprisingly, looks pretty good. That'll clean up fine. Just kind of take a slow stroll through here. These will clean up perfect. There's no texture on these at all. Those chrome covers, those will work out just fine. No major dents or anything. This will blast right off. This is straight, not all banged up. Every darn bike has a ding in the headlight ring. It's got one just like every other bike. But miraculously, this gauge is intact. How many miles did this have? 13,697 miles on this. So somebody put some miles on this bike, which is cool. One thing that was puzzling me, and if you're on the stream, let me know, but it does look like this one has one coil, but it looks like it could possibly be missing a coil. That's my guess. So does anybody in the chat know? I'm assuming it has another coil over here because it is a dual carburetor motorcycle, but it might just be missing one of these. Do we have two leads coming off of here? Trying to see. Hard to tell. It looks like, yeah, there should be another one because there's an open black right here. So here's the black power coming off of that one, and there's another one. So we're gonna have to find that. Oh yeah, and look at this. I actually was able to get a new key made for this one as well. So that was a win. So I should actually put that back before I lose it. I'll put it in my pocket for now, and I'll lose it later. It'll be all good. These are trashed. There ain't nothing to really save on these mufflers. It would be nice to find something with the right styling. I think that would be really nice. Unfortunately, these are kind of too far gone. When you start to see this, you know, this kind of scale on the chrome, that's usually, you kind of dunskies on that. They aren't really even worth trying to clean. Surprised these are, well, I guess chrome. There's not a ton of chrome outside of the headers and the handlebars on this bike. Everything else appears to be just straight up aluminum or that cloud silver paint. So, yeah. There's something going on here too. There's like some welding scars in here. It looks like somebody put a different set of handlebars on it. Let's confirm that, actually. Let me hop to the internet. I don't think the CB160 had one of those, like, CL crossbars. So let's just hop over online and let's just let's take a look at some pictures of this thing. And let's get familiar with this bike. I want to say it was a 1966, but let's just take a look at some photos here. All right. Images. So we got a red one here. They only have one coil with 2 spark plug wires. Both pistons fire at the same time. Interesting, Sean. Thank you for that. Thank you for that tidbit. That's really, really good to know. So it's like the Dream only had one carburetor, right? So now this has 2 and 1 coil. I have no idea. We'll figure it out. But let's see if we got a red one in here someplace. Here's one. So here's what one would kind of look alike. Yeah, so this is all cloud silver. Cloud silver. Cloud silver. So this is just like the Super Hawk. Cloud silver on that front fender. Ooh, I like this. Interesting. So my bucket is red. This one has a cloud silver bucket. So a little variation going on there. Any other oh, nice. More pictures. I love these. So these are things that I just save immediately. Save these immediately. Start saving these to the desktop and use these as references. 100%. So one different thing. And then what was I going to be looking at? Oh yeah. There is a side, there is a freaking CL bar on those. Do all of them have that? Let's take a look here. Now I'm curious. Here's a CL160. What's this one look like? Come on, give me some more pictures. Hard to tell on that, whether or not that's there. But I can't believe you can't give me more than that, please. Let's go. Okay, here's another one. CB160. This one does not. So let's go back to CMSNL. Let's see if I get this right this time. Honda Motorcycles. And let's go to CB160 and let's just see what they are saying on this. I'm kind of curious because then I'm going to be looking for a set of handlebars on this darn thing too. Start making a list. Let's go roll through here. Yep, so this does not show that. I don't know if there would have been an option to do such a thing. But yeah, this CMSNL website is just a game changer. It is so helpful. I hope this site never goes away. But yeah, I don't think it did. Just my gut is telling me that because it's a CB. The CL's always had the little bar on them, right? So I think that is what the case is going to be. Somebody cut it off, though. So maybe they dumped the bike, they bent the bars, they put some different bars on it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I wish these bikes could talk and tell you the different stories and go through all that. Yeah, I think like... Wait. Oh, so there was a CL160. So the CL160 would probably have had that bar. That's my guess. So let's go back here. Somebody might have just got a different set of bars. Okay, so there's a CL160 with the side pipes that we're used to. And I believe that, yep, that one does have a little bar in it. You can see it. Okay, so somebody put some CL bars on it. Yep, there, oh, perfect. Man, you gotta love the internet, right? This is a game changer. So Sean, I'm still kind of thinking about that. They only have one coil with 2 spark plug wires. Both pistons fire at the same time. I wonder if we can find a video of a CL160 running. I want to hear this because this would probably sound kind of interesting.
Guys, feast your eyes on this classic. The class of 1965. It's a Honda CB160 Scrambler, one of the smallest twin-cylinder four-stroke, high-performance four-strokes they ever made, and it's got the heart of a lion. It may be 160 cc's, but it pulls like a 300. This is the only bike out of the entire collection of 50 bikes that were auctioning off this month, that the mechanic was like, you know, I'd really like to keep this one. He's the one who worked on it. This thing's an absolute diamond, and I fall in love with it too. It's just
I love this guy's channel.
This bike is just, you look at the pictures, watch the way it runs, and look closely. This is an original 58-year-old classic. It's the original factory paint on the tank, the original badges inside of the tank. When we got it and opened the tank, I was like, I swear I heard angels singing. You just don't find 60-year-old motorcycles where the inside of the tank looks that clean. This is a bike that was loved by the original owner since it was brand new, stored indoors, and it's an absolute diamond.
I want to hear this thing run again.
Very little attention by us. Mechanic took the carbs off, cleaned and rebuilt them, cleaned out, and put new air filters in there, flushed the tank, put new fuel lines on it, and put a new battery in it, and that was about it. And it's better than this.
Come on back to us. Here we go. That's got a little different sound to it. That's a cool looking bike. Sorry, now I'm just kind of geeking out on this. Now I'm starting to get inspired a little bit, just by looking at some photos, starting to see what we've got here. CL160 Honda. Let's just look at red here real quick, just to see what else we got. A lot of CLs pop up. That must have been really, really popular. Oh wait, because I have CL. I got a CB, Brian. I'm gonna check the badge on the VIN tag on this just to make sure. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, so then this one has a red bucket. Let's go back in here. What are they getting for these bikes? That looks different. Is mine missing the horn? Mine might be missing the horn. Yeah, see this little red part? I bet that's the horn. I wish they would say like how much these actually sold for. That would be really, really interesting. Study Speed Shop just got the Bill Silver Honda manual. It's a lifesaver, but then so is Keep on Wrenching. That's good to hear. Bill Silver Honda manual. Is that the guy that I bought for the Super Hawk? Is that the same guy? I mean, I got the book right here. Is this the dude? Again, my memory, I kind of wiped my memory a little bit. Classic Honda Classic CO. Sold for $34.50. All right. I think I bought it. Oh God, I bought it for $900. I think. Yeah, I is this the same guy? I bought these. Is this the same guy? Studies. He doesn't put his name in the front of it. Shop manual. I mean, that's why you have. Yeah, no credit in this manual, but I'm wondering if these are the same ones. These are very, very, very complete guides. These saved me a lot on the Super Hawk. But again, those climber ones are complete trash. If any of you are working on 350s though, that's the one you want. Honda 350, 360 twins. I have beat the living hell out of this book. It's not even, the binding's completely off on it now. But this is the one you want if you're working on 350s. This is a fabulous manual. Chilton's. There it is. Chilton's Repair and Tune-Up Guide, Honda 350. Let's see. There's the info right there. Let's see if there's a number on it. Yep. ISBN right there. This book, this got me through the CL 350 one 100%. This was my Bible. That was my Bible in a lot of ways. So put this back in a safe spot. I don't want this thing falling all over. I got to get a big clip or something on that. Tula, yes, I do have the side covers. I had to find one on eBay, but I was able to grab one of those, and that was awesome. So, yeah. Ooh, look how nice these engines look, though, when you get them all cleaned up and with the K.O.W silver paint. And I should have. Let me double check. Be nice if I could use up some of the product that I had left over from the Super Hawk build. I thought I had a K.O.W silver can. Yeah, there it is, right there. So this is what you're looking for. So if you got to paint K.O.W silver, this is what you want. Honda Power Equipment K.O.W silver right here. Right there. Oh, Dropbox. I do, okay. God, I'm trying, man, it feels like so long ago. But this K.O.W silver, this is a perfect match, 100%. And I think you got it, I think it was available at boats.com. K.O.W. I remember killing myself trying to find this paint. K.O.W silver Honda paint. I want to say it was like boats.net. It was right here. You'd probably need 2 of those to do the fenders on this, I would say. But yeah, there it is right there. That's the stuff. This is like the secret little place to get that. So yeah, there you go, right there. Boop, boop, boop. So I got some K.O.W. This is a full can. I hope it's still good. I hope it's still pressurized and good. I just shake it up for a little bit. I'm gonna need it. Go from there. And I do have, let's see, I've got the chrome covers. I've got the air filter covers. I got everything going on there. So I think like I'm in good shape. I think I'm in really good shape, actually. What are you guys working on? I'm curious to see. Winter months, are you working on a project in your basement or extra room, kind of like I am right now? I'm curious to know. What are you guys working on? I wonder if there are. I'm going to need a manual. I'm going to poke around while I... Honda CB160 Bill Silver. Is that what it was? Bill Silver manual. I remember something like that. Snowblower. Tula Tom's waiting for a part to be delivered. Hopefully we just don't get any more snow. That would be nice. So it must be this Honda 305. Is that what this one is? CB7. This ain't the same guy. Bill Silver. It's the same guy. I gotta go back in the chat and read this. Yeah, Bill Silver Honda manual. Who's got a good 160 manual? I'm gonna need to find one. Next, got to replace tires and do some service on my Dyna. Other than that, I finally got the title to the 72 Yamaha I restored, so going to register that and get it ready for spring. Awesome. That's a done deal, Nick. You're all done. Honda Twins, owner manual. Let's see. God, somebody please have a link. Cool. Let's see if I can get a computer virus. Okay, owner's manual. I don't really care about that. Nice. Congratulations, man. It's always a good feeling when you get one actually done, right? Anybody know where to find a good Shop manual, CB160 man. I've messed around with this website a little bit. So CB125, CB160. Need to paint. I need the paint name. So thanks, I wrote it down. Painting my 67 CA77. This is John Myers, Chesapeake. John, that's the paint you need right there. I could only find it in a rattle can though. I wasn't able to find it, you know, for like automotive paint, but I mean, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. The shop manual, PDF hosting. Do we trust M. Miller? Let's do it. Ah, gone. Sometimes you gotta take risks in life. Yeah, so finding a manual is gonna be, that should probably be my first thing that I do, honestly. But I do think these are really just mini Super Hawks. And I think my Super Hawk experience is gonna really help me in this. But it would be nice to have something, because you're gonna have to go through, I'm sure it's gonna have kind of a little nuances and stuff to the whole timing and setting valves and all that stuff. You really, really want that. Was I just on Vintage Honda Twins? I think I was. Let me check again. Vintage Honda Twins CB160 manual. $67. Maybe somebody replied. This is from 09. It ain't gonna work. No way this works. Virus. No redirect. Never mind. I got a copy. Thanks. Thanks for rubbing it in there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that can be a search for another day. I think what I need to do right now, though, is I need to kind of clean up the shop a little bit, and I'm going to focus on the tank. I'm going to focus on the seat. Sorry, guys. I about hit the wrong button. Let's see, which camera am I looking at here? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this one. So I have just too much junk on my workspace right now to actually dive into anything going on. So I need to clean this up, and then I'm going to investigate the gas tank. And what was the other thing I was going to do? Gas tank. Oh, and the seat. We can kind of clean up the seat. This should be a pretty easy clean to get that going. So yeah, I think I'm going to focus on that. But yeah, I've done a lot of reorg in the shop. So I've got the 68 CB350 hanging out right there. And then I've got the CB100, the Super Hawk, and the Dream kind of tucked into the corner. Got our 160 hanging out right there. Then I also do have another CL. This is a 1970 CL350 under the desk right now. So I'm not hurting for motorcycles right now at all. But I do need to clean this up because I'm kind of feeling inspired today. But I need to clean some stuff up. So I'll give you the choice. I mean, we can continue to just kind of hang out and kind of do some research and have some fun, or you can watch me clean the shop and we can just BS. I'm actually really enjoying this. I forgot how much fun these live streams were. Or I could just take a break and come back at another time when I'm actually all ready to go. I have all the tools. I got all the stuff that I need to do this. I'd probably rather do that rather than get these streams going too long. So, because I think like an hour is kind of a sweet spot. I think people can kind of take that in. So, kind of planning this stuff out a little bit better in the future. Maybe good for everyone. So yeah. I just painted the frame studies. I just painted the frame already. I just need the silver for the ancillary parts. It's good vocabulary there. Yeah. I just thought too. I wonder if I could powder coat red. I really like the way the powder coat came out on that 68. Like that stuff's like bomb proof. But I guess they weren't really they weren't powder coated in the past, so it is what it is. I got a lot of decisions to make, but I feel really good about having the stream back up. I've got kind of all the video making stuff all kind of hanging out, and then I think I just need to start diving in piece by piece and let's start chipping away at the CB160. I think that is the plan, and we're gonna go from there. So I got nothing else for right now. I actually want to go eat some breakfast, go refresh my coffee, and then see what I get into here later on today, man. This is so awesome to be back, and thanks for popping in. I think I saw we were up to like 9 or 10 people, and for not streaming for a freaking year, I will take that at a drop of a hat. So Study Speed Shop, thanks for being here. Tula Tom, of course, thanks for being here. Nick, good to see you again. Congratulations on the Yamaha. Who else we got in here? We got Kerry McDaniel. He's in here. He got his 72 CL350. Or he just started his 72 CL350, so he's racking up some video views for me. That's awesome. Good luck with that project. Mellow Wombat, thanks for being here. Eric Carter, once it warms up a little bit, he's going to share some photos. We'll hold you to that. Let's get that. B. Jackson, he's hopping into the chat here. Probably going to rebuild those filters. Yeah, this is fun. This is a good get back on the horse. Let's start working on motorcycles again. Let's get after it. All right, everybody, I might pop in, pop out, might be around, might not, but yeah, we're along for the ride, and I think I got a little bit of energy here, a little inspiration here, just that little, that's all it took, was just to kind of push the little ball down the hill, and I think we're gonna start tumbling back into this stuff. So, all right, be sure to hit the alert button on the channel. That's gonna be your best bet to do, because when I go live, you'll actually get an alert about that. So that's huge. And if you like what I'm doing over here, man, you know, head over to the YouTube channel, hit the About section, and, you know, support. You know, subscribing is like the #1 thing that I absolutely love the most. But man, the Amazon store, I've got a bunch of the tools and things that I use. Get your free sticker. Oh my God, get your free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. You can get merch over here. All the links are in the About bio over on YouTube. So go check that out. But I'm going to go get some breakfast, freshen up my coffee, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much for hopping on this short kind of impromptu stream, but I think we're back in business. All right, everybody. We'll see ya in the next video or live stream.